Well, how are we now? It's Monday, November 1st. Fucking snowed earlier. And it's kind of colder than a bitch right now, and the wind sucks. We're gonna go cut some firewood, just how that fucking goes. You know the story by now. I fucked around this morning with the chainsaw. Finally got that bastard fixed. Something in the carburetor. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was something in the carburetor. So we're gonna cut some firewood. The fridge in the house is acting up. That bastard doesn't want to fucking cool. And the fridge part, freezer part's good, so I think the fucking door was getting sticky in it. There's a thermostatically controlled door that allows cold air to come up from the blows cold air up from the freezer. It's this style that has the fridge on top and the freezer on the bottom. So hopefully I got that fucking fixed. I got a half door part in there. We put everything out on the deck because, well, nice part about this time of year, outside's a fucking refrigerator during the day. The problem is that at night it's so fucking cold. It'll be down in the teens right now. It's freezing right now. Hopefully we got to clean the coils out on the main core a little bit better. They are let's see if we can zing some firewood and chainsaw make a fire out here or something like that. And then we gotta go to the fucking excavator yet. We ran water in that son of a bitch before. We gotta go out there and get the fucking answer. That son of a bitch freezing and cracking a block on me. So it's supposed to be down in the 20s. Call it pasture pop. Well, this big pasture here, it's all fucking looks like a mush. Too many limbs on it anyway. We're gonna go ahead and clean up this dead one for now. I'll probably take a couple of those others too. So we'll see if I was right on this fucking chainsaw or not. the solid limb. I caught that one right across the chest. This thing needs a little idle adjustment. Oh. I'm not sure what his problem is here. Kinda hurt. Fuck. Bastard. Oh. If it's not one thing, it's a fucking another. Alright, we'll figure that out. Bring you back here in a minute. That was my fault. When I put it back together, I think it's the choke neck is snapped in there all the way. It's fucking. She popped out and went full choke when I was trying to run it. It's definitely nice to have that back. A little frustration, but whatever. You gotta fucking learn sometimes, have a little patience. We're way behind on what I wanted to get done on my days off, but whatever. It's just the increasing frustration with this. All of this is fucking just and yeah, I load up this stuff because we either gotta go throw it on so we can burn it. So we'll get this shit loaded up and we'll head back and load the wood boiler up and dump the rest off. Oh, there. I got another, at least one more load there. And a partial. We got a lot of trees we can cut out here in this pasture yet. Just for firewood purposes, but a couple other fires I gotta put on stick. So we're gonna do that. Now that we got a little cut off, we can come out here after dark and get it if we need to. But we're gonna go get a couple other things done before it gets fucking dark. So I'll bring you back when we get to doing something else. Alright, well, we gotta make our way out to the excavator here for a little bit. And we kinda need to winterize it. If you remember, I ran water in that thing when I was having overheating problems. So we need to get out there and put some antifreeze in it. It's only about an 8-quart system. I got a gallon of concentrate. Never dump in it. I was gonna fire up the article, but it's already in the shop. I'm working up to get serviced. A lot of work done on it, so we're gonna see how this goes. This road isn't the best right now. I think if we do some more bunching and pulling from the left, get everything up and get it up another 2-3 feet, I think it'll be excellent. But it's just like anything else, it's gonna take work, it's gonna take time. And I ain't afraid to do the work, I just never have the time to get it done. So now we're going to see if we can navigate this spot up here a little bit differently and then not get stuck. That's my goal anyway. We're going to go up. All 3 levers up on that. That means somebody's gonna say, hey Rick, why don't you cut that up through the back for firewood? Well, you're not gonna risk any more weight on that part of the road than we have to. So let's get out to the excavator. So I'd point out on this section here versus the one that we just drove through, this one didn't get any traffic on it other than me walking on it for several weeks. And this is actually the first time I've driven out here. You can see how much better set up this is and how much it hasn't sunk and all that. Whereas that one over there, we were driving on it after 2 days. So that's like a note to self in the future when we're doing this. You're just gonna have to be patient with it. It's a fucking learning curve. I haven't done it before, so so we get some antifreeze put in this old fucking excavator. We'll run her a little bit, get her out of the way. Fuck, we're so close right now. I should go chop corn, but I don't know what I want to do yet. The trouble is, see, this doesn't freeze as fast because the insulation in that water will freeze. The ground itself will not, because there's so much insulation in that grass yet. It takes a while for that to freeze down. So I got time on this. So as long as these don't freeze to the ground, we're okay. And if those freeze down, chances are it's solid enough that I can drive on it anyway. But let's make our way around the back here. Should have put on my boots. We'd walk over to the cabin, but okay. Where's the radiator drain on this fucking thing? Can I even see it? Get the cap off. If not, we'll pull the lower hose and let the water out. Oh, come on. The fucking cap really gets stuck in there. Bastard. Okay. I'll dig around here and we'll see if we can find it. Boy, you can tell I'm not used to companies that think about something before they do it. Jeez. They put the radiator drain where you can actually fucking get to it. That doesn't happen. I'll take my glove off so I don't get a little wet. And we'll let that drain out for a while, and then we'll fill her with antifreeze to get it running. So I'll bring you back. Alright, well, antifreeze is in. First we want to circulate it to, what the hell did I do with my other glove? Oh, it's up there. We want to be able to circulate it into the engine to make sure that that has antifreeze in it as well. And we'll probably do a little digging while we're out here, because, you know, why not? Well, why is that crank backwards? Huh, that's supposed to be glow plug. I'm not sure why that cranks both ways like that. That should be glow plug on the other side of that, so. But whatever. I'll take these two things back to the side by side. And we'll fuck around a little bit. So it's not the most ideal day for chopping fucking corn since it snowed this morning, but I'm hell-bent to get this done today. I need to get it done. I don't know what we got for a forecast tomorrow. supposed to be back in the 50s for a few days at the end of the week. So I need to get my fucking rye seed in the ground and get it fucking germinated, because our ground temps are still warm enough for it to germinate, so that's gotta happen. We do actually have a couple of nights above freezing too, so right at freezing. We'll be okay. So that has to happen tomorrow. So we're gonna get this fucking silage chopped. We need to get it fucking packed down tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever. If I don't have time to get the skidder up and do it, I don't have time to get the skidder up and do it. We'll do it with the tractor, we'll throw a tarp on it, and fucking call it good. That's just how it's gonna have to be. It'll cover tires and all that shit, so we're just under the fucking gun. Plan all day, every day I'd fucking do it, but it just doesn't work right now, so let's go see if we can wreck some shit on the chopper. I think we can get this done in 4 loads, but I might do 2 loads off that other part that I was gonna pick. I might take the bad parts out. I might just cross cut it and take them out of there. We'll see how it goes. I'll bring it back. Alright, so something I've noticed here is this thinner corn, 3rd gear low range, we're running almost right at 2 miles an hour. It actually cleans up better because it keeps the chopper full. It doesn't give it time to fucking leave it behind. So that's something you gotta keep in mind when we're doing the other stuff as well. I just figured I'd play around with speed here and see if I can do any better, and it turns out you can. There's no, it's actually a better pickup rate. You can see how dry it is. It just blows back on us right now. But believe me, that corn's going in the fucking trailer. We're still losing a little bit of ear loss because it's so dry, and because we need to make a couple of modifications to the chopper, but running her through the grass. She's really quiet when she goes through grass, eh? You can hear that cord just piling through there. There is a possibility that we get this entire thing in the trailer. Got like 5 rows left after this. The other ones are pretty skimpy. And then keep in mind, we're going to come back, we're going to bale all this as well. We're going to rake up what we missed. We're going to have some nice corn stalk bales that'll have a few years in them. And there's nothing wrong with that. We'll take that too, so. She's eating. Well, alright, heading back for our last load for fucking 2021 corn chopping. Unless the picker doesn't work. If the picker fucking shits the bed and won't work, then we're gonna end up chopping the rest of that, but hopefully we'll be able to do it this way. Hopefully the chopper will hold together for one more fucking barge box full. And when we get a little daylight, I'll show you how I fucking unload these things. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it works. So I'll bring you back when we get to some action. Not that you're not sick of it already, but fuck it, here we go. Alright, well, we're on second to last pass here. I'll 2021 chopping season. How fucking mint is that? And I think it'll round out this trailer just perfect. This isn't the best corn in the world right here on this end, so it'll be good for capping the pile and calling her a success. I mean, we had our setbacks, obviously. This old fucking chopper came back from its fucking grave, and it still needs some work, but we proved concept on it. And that's what was important to me. Proof of concept was more valuable than anything. We got a ton of value in the feed that we have this year, but I could have found a way to harvest that one way or another. Proving the fact that this thing will work and being able to make some modifications for it with it. We're fucking throwing corn at the window. You hear that? We make some modifications to this thing, it'll chop corn like you wouldn't believe. I know the modifications that need to be made, so you just have to stick around for that shit. I'll get down here toward the end and I'll bring it back, see if you can see what I'm doing there. It's a little bit hard to see it on that pile, but third gear low range, and she really fucking likes that. She cleans up real nice. You can see that other row over there versus what we were doing before, so can't be afraid to change something. And again, we're gonna have the rake out here to clean up the rest of this, so I'll bring it back here in a little bit. Just fucking wait. Oh, well, we finished corn chopping last night. I got to unload this wagon this morning. Most of this is going to the cattle. This is what we've been unloading. It's down here. This is grassy or corn silage, but they will eat the hell out of that, so there you go. I do appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking around. Throw me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Memberships are down there if you want one. And I really do appreciate it because it helps out on the channel. We're pumping more stuff to the member side all the time, so we're gonna go off and do something else and try to get something done on our day off. So I appreciate you. See you on the next one.